It's week 14 of the National Football League, and everyone's watching Ramondre Stevenson. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the Patriots and the Steelers under the lights on Thursday night.
Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. But tonight we start week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in week 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the... game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw here. This one swung out to Montgomery. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. The Patriots at 11-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nice little juke. And they do get this across midfield of the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
So this is where we find...
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's one. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. That's caught. Allen Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, got that dagger play, got that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Off play action, Pickett. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. But you look at this Patriots defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass, dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
When you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, this defense for the Pats, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Second down, here's Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Warren will score. Touchdown, Steelers. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. On the move to his left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, it's Stevenson.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 15-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because...
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to the 32. Now run straight ahead with one.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 35, here's second down at 7. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's got this to Pickens.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First and 10, here's Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
On the give, it's Warren. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Right back to him on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
A short one there to Fryermuth.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Pickett.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Pat Fryermuth.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now out come the Patriots.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body.
On the set.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Forced out to his left.
And that nearly intercepted. And the free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way. He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play to show.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Ryland on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now once again, Kenny Pickett leading his offense out.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
A handoff for Warren. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one from 14 yards and another first.
Pickett back to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 1.
At the Patriots 40-yard line.
On the run, it's Warren.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw, Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Pickett sets up play action. Got his man, it's Warren.
It'll go as a gain of 4.
And that'll bring up a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Pickett slides down, and he picks up the first.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Pickett throwing again on second down.
Touchdown!
Pat Freiermuth
with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
From a couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Offense gets set to go.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle was there, but couldn't bust free. 2nd and 9 now. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Steps away to his left. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Being chased out left. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now Ryland for the PAT.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Gets this out wide to Pickens.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you two in just a moment. First, we just want to give everybody a look ahead to what's in store for us this weekend as we enter the final month of this NFL season. Good games all over the screen there, one being at MetLife Stadium. A big one for the Jets as they'll square off against the visiting Houston Texans. In the late afternoon games, it'll be loud in Kansas City, that's for sure, as it'll be the Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42.
They'll run it. Warren
Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47.
Looking to throw. Pickett. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 38 now. Here's second down and a yard. Off play action. Pickett. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise, I knew he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Pickett, he's got this to his running back, Harris.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
They toss it to Warren.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
So here are the...
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll set up to throw.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
First and goal, New England.
Back to throw again. Patriots. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about me.
Ryland on for the extra point.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense.
Here we go.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
101 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Oh, twisting away. Still going. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's got it.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Stevenson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So the record safely in his pocket. Now it's a question of how high can he go. He's just become the first ever, Charles, to score 30 times in a single season.
Well, let's certainly savor this moment. The first time ever, as you just noted, that someone has hit 30. What a ride this has been.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards.
And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pitt. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
111 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game. And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Let's go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Buying time to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Go, set. Hut, hut.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And got his man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Pats add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Ryland on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
He finds his man Johnson, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38-yard line.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett setting up the screen. Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Pickett's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
It's a big place in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here's Warren. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Warren again. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Possession back to the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson.
Hustle. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Ready?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Able to power through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Set.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And he gets it down to the 32. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Alex Highsmith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he keeps finding his way into the end zone for a Patriot touch.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Patriots.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was all capped on the touchdown run by Ty Montgomery.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Pickett to throw on first down.
And the catch made by Johnson. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth
from 17 yards out.
And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 45 yards.
And the Patriots stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Well, Charles, kind of the future. Ryland on for the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1 play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First and 10, here's Pickett.
He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
2nd and 10, it's Pickett again.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for New England, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh,
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. 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 I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game, Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a Sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. 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 Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta give respect for my job. It ain't easy. In a good mental state, and God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off. I made myself a promise young. I would never work.